everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. Peanut chikki is a delightful Indian sweet treat made with peanuts and jaggery. It has a nice earthy and nutty flavor that no one can resist. Most households prepare it in good amounts and store it so they can munch on it whenever they want. But there are a lot of people who struggle with making the perfect peanut chikki, and that is why this video is for them. So let's get started and check out how to make this crunchy and irresistible peanut chikki. For the peanut chikki, first we're going to roast the peanuts. For this recipe, I've taken 2 cups of peanuts. Now these are already slightly roasted that I've picked up from the store, but I am going to roast it a little more, only then they will be nice and crunchy. To a nice white pan or a skillet, I'm adding the peanuts. So even if you purchase the roasted peanuts from the shop, it is always best to roast them before making the chikkis. I'm roasting the peanuts on a high flame. The peanuts are roasted. I've turned off the stove. I've roasted for about 5 minutes. It's always best to roast these nuts before making these chikkis because it releases the oils and it tastes very good. So you can see the difference. These are the store-bought roasted peanuts. So I've roasted them a little more. So it's turned to a nice golden brown color. So you need to cool the nuts and they'll be nice and crunchy. To a saucepan, add half cup of water. So now we're going to melt the jaggery. So for 2 cups of peanuts, I've taken 2 cups of jaggery. So the ratio is 1:1. Add the jaggery to the saucepan. Just gently mix it and let the jaggery dissolve completely. You can see the jaggery is completely melted. Remove it and keep it aside. I'm just going to grease the tin. Just add a little ghee to the tin. Just spread it across on all sides. Just make sure you grease it nicely. So once the peanut chikki is done, we're going to put the mixture into this tin. So prepare this before you start making the peanut chikki. Strain the prepared jaggery syrup into the pan. Now we're going to make the caramel. Keeping the flame on a medium, just continue to cook the syrup. So I'm going to check to see the consistency of the caramel. So the best way to test it is to put a drop or 2 into a cup of water. So you can see it's not ready yet. It's just completely dissolved. So continue to cook the syrup. So if you see, the caramel is holding shape. So this is how you want it. The moment you drop it, just holds shape. You can see the string consistency is almost coming up. So this is the consistency that you want. So I've turned off the stove at this point because I've got the caramel consistency. To this, add 4 teaspoons of ghee. Next, add 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder and mix everything well. The caramel is ready. I'm just going to gently drop in the nuts and start mixing everything together. So you can see the string consistency. Peanut chikki is coming together so beautifully. Turn off the stove at this point and we're going to immediately transfer this to the greased tin while it's still hot, because once it cools down it can become firm. So you can see the peanut chikki is ready. It's cooled down completely. I'm just going to remove from the tray. Wow, just look at that. I'm just going to mark it first. I'm just marking this. You can see the nuts, they've just beautifully set in that caramel. It's so crunchy. So there you go. Here are these nice nutty and crunchy peanut chikkis. They're a wonderful treat, a very super healthy snack. You can store them in an airtight box and they will remain fresh for about 4 to 5 days. I'll give you a couple of links to the other snack recipes that I've done earlier. You can check them out as well. So there you go, here is this absolutely wonderful peanut chikki. Make sure you follow all the steps to get this perfectly. The key is to get that jaggery syrup right. Once you get that, the entire dish is pretty much simple. So do try it, enjoy and share it with your family and friends. So for more exciting and wonderful recipes, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to get your notifications. The second edition of our home cooking book is now available on our website 21frames.in. I'll give you the link in the description. You can go and check it out. The book is currently available only in India for now, so you can place your orders on 21frames.in.